Hey, what's up my fellow reefers? Fragbox TV here, and today I'm going to talk to you about corals stinging one another. That's a better title for the video. Thank you, Matt. Coral warfare. So I hope that none of you have ever experienced this. If you're keeping corals in a reef tank, I can guarantee at some point in your reef keeping career, you're going to experience coral warfare. So what does that mean? Corals actually sting each other. So I'm going to show you in a second, because today's video is brought to you by a series of unfortunate events. Shit, what happened here? Never mind, I'll get to that after. I just saw a coral that, anyways, getting sidetracked very early on in the video like I do. But anyways, this over here, this is the green, what we call a green dragon tortusa. It's a large SPS piece in the tank. Last night it took a fall, and sadly it landed over here on our acan lords, so they cannot touch, and this is the aftermath of their little coral incident. So that you can see there, he stung him, so he was sitting on him all night. It could have been worse. Probably those heads are going to continue to die. I'm going to lose maybe 2-3 heads there that you can see became damaged. And the underside, let me see if I can capture it with the camera, of this tortusa. It might be kind of hard to get. Yeah, you can kind of see it. I think you can kind of see it right there, that white tissue. That's where he fell on him. So that I expect to probably regrow. It should heal up nice, but I do think I'm going to lose a couple heads on this acan, and it's going to look like crap. Most corals cannot touch each other, especially hard corals, SPS corals, acros. I can't think of any that are okay to touch, with the exception of maybe some Monty caps, the Montipora capricornis, maybe some Montipora digi, and maybe a couple bird's nests. But of the Acropora species, there's none are coming to mind. So comment below if I'm wrong, if you know of any acros that can maybe touch each other without stinging, without actually killing one another. That goes for most LPS corals too, but if they're of the same family, so you see these are all acans over here, and because they're acan lords, they can physically touch each other and they're not going to sting one another. They're all good together. Our torch garden over here, same idea. Sorry, let me walk over. These are all Euphilia glabarensis. These are all torch corals, and they will sting and kill any other coral they touch, but they're fine together. So that's why I like to do gardens of coral. Same thing over here with all the hammer corals. These are all branching varieties of hammer, Euphilia divisa and cora. I can't remember the Latin name, but because they're all branching hammers, you can group them together in this nice sort of garden, and you don't have to worry about stinging. They can't touch. You know, this is getting very close over here, and what happens when they touch, they will release, I don't know, what do they release? They will basically just kill each other. There's chemical warfare going on. They realize that they're touching another coral, and on the reef in the ocean, they're all competing for space because it's so limited, and so they've developed, you know, these mechanisms through evolution, if you subscribe to that idea, that they're going to kill each other. What I'm trying to say is very long-winded, is give the coral space and don't do what I'm doing here. So you can see that this is stupid close, and I'm looking for trouble. That's acan with hammer coral. That ain't going to work. And once your corals get bigger, so this guy was good for a while, you should really go and glue or epoxy them down. He basically toppled over last night, and that's why I'm going to lose some of this acan. Maybe I'll frag it. I'll give it a frag, and hopefully I can save, you know, a portion of it, but I'll do a follow-up in another video. I'll quickly touch on it, and I'll show you. I do expect to lose those couple heads there. That's it, I guess, today's video on coral warfare. Let me just quickly show off this other acan I just added yesterday. If you saw yesterday's video, we uploaded a video how to dip corals, so you saw at the end how crappy and unhappy these corals look. They don't want to be touched, they don't want to get dipped, but they're back to normal, looking great today. And I've never had or seen an acan like this one right here. It's blue, orange, red, purple. It's a small piece, but it's really, really cool. The rest of them are looking great. Anyways, just quick video today on coral warfare. Try to avoid it if you can in your tank. Think about where you're going to place stuff. Don't do it like I do it. This is really, really getting crowded, and I'm screwed in the next, you know, 5-6 months as stuff has to grow out. Then you have to prune and start cutting and stuff like that. But thanks for watching, guys, today's video. This is Fragbox TV.